Welcome in, chat. Didn't feel that. No! Ow!
Oh my God.
Ow! Whoa! That'll wake you up in the morning, baby. Oh yeah, we're live.
You guys are so nuts.
This is
Boys.
watermelon hail. Big Willis Show is live. Doesn't look like it may not be on the ground right now, so Dick Worsham. Dude, I can't. I just can't with that name. Send this stream to every single person that you know. Do it now. Oh!
10,000.
Oh
10,001. 2. It just keeps going. It's like a clock.
How are you doing tonight, Phoenix of the Gods?
Doing good.
Oh my. Not what I was expecting.
Crap. Let's get the hype going in the chat.
Look at this.
Looks like it's starting to rope out a little bit, Edgar. This is crazy.
Wow. Look at that.
At Angel Homes 927 super chatted $6.78. Well done, guys. Love
I
from
can't
me.
even with this right now, guys. Like, what is this?
Brad is out front. Brad is taking a strong lead. Here comes number 7, right at the side. Number 14 are making a push. Number 7. Oh my God! Number 5 is going down to the edge. Oh my goodness!
Oh my God, dude.
Like, oh. Okay, here we go.
Hey, who's this girl in the back, bro? She's just sitting here, just hadn't said a dang word, just staring at us.
That's my girlfriend. Babe, hold your mic.
Go, Jack.
What's up?
Wait, what's your username? Hold on. Was that Lactatia?
It's Letitia.
Count it down, chat. Here we go. And now, your local on the meow. Ah! Feet hit so hard. Oh, bio break real quick. I mean, Boat Guy. Phil, you're behind Boat Guy. He's going to get you through this. People in the chat are loving Boat Guy. Jess, Ginger Ninja, the return of the boat. Andrew Johnson, you can always trust the guy with the boat. I'm telling you, this guy, Eric Gray, that guy is going fishing no matter what. And now, your local on the Meowth. Don't leave me. Don't. Shotgun. 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 I called shotgun. Let me in. No. I called shotgun! Ah!
Oh, we're kicking it off.
Shotgun! Let's roll. We're rolling.
The following program is a production of the Stormfront Freaks Network.
Where am I? What is this place? It's so dark. Oh, what is that sound? Ah! This is the Big Weather Show! Oh! I'm your host, Stormcat 5. That is absolutely insane. We're going to talk about the biggest stories in weather. That is a massive debris ball. And who knows what we're going to say. Was that Lactatia?
It's Letitia.
So strap in, buckle up. The Big Weather Show starts in 10. Count it down, chat. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now. Oh my. Oh my. Can't find the button. There it is. TGMF. Thank God it's Monday. Are you kidding me? The Big Weather Show is back and we are ready to roll here. I'm meteorologist Stormcat 5 and I am in the Cat 5 command center. I can go like this. I go like this. That's crazy. Welcome in, chat. We've got an epic show for you today. We're going to be talking about the biggest stories in weather, and we just had a big one. We had a mega one. We had a Carolina blizzard. I'm going to call it that, chat. I know we never had any blizzard warnings, but I think there should have been. And I'm calling it the Carolina blizzard. My voice is already chalked. The Carolina blizzard of 2026. And chat, it was a historic storm here. It really was. And there was no shortage of stories over the weekend with the weather, guys. We had winds gusting close to hurricane force. We had epic snow that blew projections out of the water in parts of Carolina. Other parts of Carolina got completely chalked like Raleigh. Vote now in the new poll in the chat. How much snow did you get? Guys, we've got a packed show for you today. We're going to have Reed on. We're going to have Brad on. We're going to have Stu on. We're going to have potentially Garrett as well to talk about. They were all there. They were all there on the ground in Carolina. And it was an unbelievable weekend. Chat, how was your weekend? Let me know. If there's any Carolina brethren in the chat, first of all, I salute you. Second of all, let me know right now. Because you guys are basically in Siberia. You woke up, what was it? Sunday morning. And some places had close to a foot plus of snow on the ground. Are you kidding me? Right along the coast. The people, our Carolina brethren, along the coast, literally. Woke up to snow on the beaches, snow in the fields, snow in the lagoons. It was unbelievable. We had close to 20 inches of snow right just west of the Outer Banks. And I've been telling you for weeks here on this channel that this was, not weeks. I was telling you for days before the event that that was going to happen. People doubted me. People doubted us. The meteorologist, I'm telling you guys, we know what we're doing. And it was an epic storm of epic proportions. So if you are in North Carolina, let me know in chat. Let's see what we got checking in. Let's do a chat check-in. Tell me where you're at right now, guys. Let's see. We got some people in North Carolina. We got Vince in the chat as well. Oh, my goodness. Haley's in the chat. We got another person from North Carolina. We got Sprinkles, Amanda, Kelsey, R. Patterson, Mr. Storm WX. Guys, I don't know why I'm losing my voice, but I am. It's unbelievable. Trevor's checking the chat from Iowa. Mr. Twister, Colorado. Sarah, John from Indy. Hannah says hi. She's hanging out in the chat. We got Alabama in the chat as well. We got people across the country here. Summit Town. That's in Colorado. Yeah, Brother Mason is in the chat as well. Hannah, we just had an unbelievable storm. It truly was historic in terms of the snow and the wind, both at the same time. Now we're going to bring in a couple of guests here. Let's bring in, without further ado, we're going to bring in Brother Reed and Brother Stu. Welcome to stream, Reed Timmer. How are we doing today?
Good. I just woke up from a nap and excited to talk about the bomb cyclone. What an amazing meteorological event to witness. Biggest snowstorm since 1989 out there in eastern North Carolina. And I rode it out in Emerald Isle and saw some pretty heavy snowfall rates, maybe up to 2-3 inch per hour. Big winds as well. But thanks for having me, Brady.
Reed, it is an honor to have you on the show. And we got our co-host here and assistant here, Supercell as well. Reed, it was an unbelievable storm. You talk about the fact that we haven't seen something like this in coastal Carolina, in eastern Carolina, since 1989. Guys, I wasn't even born then, right? And look at me. I'm starting to get gray hair. I'm starting to bald. I mean, I'm getting old, Reed. And it's just like, it's unbelievable.
You're in your prime.
The last time, Reed, that this type of event happened was 1989. And correct me if I'm wrong, did they get about a foot then?
I think it was just, I believe they got a little more than a foot. Morehead City had 18 inches in 1989. So they could definitely happen out there on the western edge of the Gulf Stream. And it's amazing that there were supercells out there in the warm sector producing water spouts. We saw that video from the container ship that was out there. I don't know if that was
crazy.
How close that was to the bomb cyclone, but yeah, 1989. I was 9 years old. You're in your NBA prime, so I mean, you're still doing great. What are you? 30 years old?
Yeah, 31, brother. It's
31.
On the wrong side of 30.
I was chasing the 2011 season when I was 31, the legendary tornado season back then, the super outbreak. 2011. Wow. I was 31 then. But yeah, look at Gizmo. Look at the Gizmo pillow right here.
He's got the Gizmo pillow behind you. Wow, Reed. Was that custom?
Yes. Yeah, that's custom. So that's really Gizmo there. So says best dog ever on it. That was given to me by my friend Shelly, who lives in Colorado when I was out there. So we're about to head back to Colorado for the Chaser Summit, aren't we?
That's right. The Chaser Summit, guys, is in a week, less than a week. It's going to be an unbelievable time. Reed, are you like in transit? Are you in a hotel? You're not still in Carolina, are you?
I just got to my mom's place, so I'm still in Carolina. My mom lives in upstate South Carolina. She had about 6 inches of snow here with the upper level low. So it was definitely a bimodal system. There was some snow with the upper level low. And near Charlotte and off to the north, they had over a foot, 16 inches. There's my mom right there.
Whoa!
See?
Tell her to come in.
There she is. Yeah, there she is.
Wow.
Hi.
Yeah.
It's Timmer.
She chased the upper level low portion of the storm.
How was the storm for you?
It wasn't so bad here.
That's good. Well, that's money. That's money. How much snow did you guys get at your guys' house?
Probably about 6 inches.
Oh, whoa. That's pretty incredible. I mean, it's been a while since you guys have probably gotten that amount of snow. Like, did you go out, were you sledding outside at all?
Oh yeah, the kids were sledding.
Wow. Did you take a sled for the gander? I mean, you always can sled. Come on now.
No, I just shoveled the driveway.
You
Reed,
did? You just let it melt, didn't you?
No, I shoveled it.
You have a shovel?
Yeah, I have a shovel.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it all melted here since I got back, but when I got back, there's no snow here. But I pivoted to the coast for the bomb cyclone because I wanted to cover both modes, and I was driving from Hattiesburg, Mississippi, so I had to stay up another 36 hours for the second time in 10 days just to get there.
Unbelievable. And did you have anyone like helping you normally with the driving, or was I think Will and Local Man, they stayed, right? They stayed in Oklahoma.
Yeah, they're in Oklahoma working on getting the science mission ready to go and gearing up the Dominator 3 for Chaser Summit. And Brian was up there, and I think they were rigging that streaming camera on the top of the Dominator 3. So I was blessed to be able to chase this one solo.
That's cool. So Reed, we're looking at the snow totals here, right? And this is not the first time Carolina has seen a storm like this, right? So we're not saying that this is unprecedented in terms of it's never happened before. It has happened before. But the
Superstorm of '93, the Superstorm of '93 dumped
exactly
a lot of. I think they got like 2 feet here at my mom's place, but we came from Michigan, so I think she moved down here 15 years ago or so. So she's used to the snow.
Yeah, she's like it's nothing.
Yeah, she's used to it.
So Reed, you were here, right? You were kind of in eastern North Carolina, right near kind of the coast. Or no, were you inland? Were you in this bullseye right here?
I did both. A little down in South Carolina, I went up to the border during the upper level low, and then I had to drive through the dry slot, that kind of cull area in between the upper level low and the coastal storm, and I got really depressed there for a couple hours. And then hit the wall of snow just to the west of Jacksonville, North Carolina. There was an accident there, and then I met up with the Tug Hill snow chasing team, Southern Edition. Was a guy that grew up in Copenhagen, up there in the Tug Hill Plateau, where they get like 180 inches of snow a year. And he lives in Jacksonville now, so he flagged me down in Jacksonville. And then I had some shelters booked on the coast, so I went down to Emerald Isle, and it looked like the heaviest snow band was going to settle in there. So I just worked it on top of that bridge to try to get some big wind. And the wind seemed to ramp up whenever the snow bands would arrive. So they would probably mix down some of those bigger winds a little bit lower. They were convective bands. They had grapple in it as well. So I saw a lot of grapple that was hitting the windshield. That's why I was on the lookout for thunder snow, because whenever you get grapple, it means that you could get some thunder and lightning, because that does the charge separation. That's the first accident that I hit right there.
Are you cool with me showing this video, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this video was from Reed Timmer's Twitter. So everyone that's watching, make sure you go like and share this video. It already went basically viral, but go like and share this. This video, Reed, was I would think when you were driving to the coast, right?
Yeah, that was when I first hit the edge of the snow, and it was a very sharp gradient too. It went from having no snow on the ground to kind of like a higher ceiling to the clouds, but I could see the edge. And then suddenly I hit the edge of the snow, and it got really heavy here. That dog was okay, by the way. That was with one of the people in the traffic jam. And thankfully, everybody was okay at that accident. But we got by there, and then drove down to Emerald Isle, down near the Swansboro area. Swansboro had a lot of snow. They had like 18, 20 inches in Swansboro with bigger drifts. It was crazy seeing the microclimates that happened right on the coast near Emerald Isle. Just a little bit less snow. Maybe a lot of it was blown off the skinny island and piled up like 4 to 5 feet in drifts. There he is. There's the Tug Hill.
Who is
snow
that?
chaser. He's from the Tug Hill snow chasing team.
Oh, cool.
So he flagged me down out there and was talking about the heavy snow. We were both very excited because of the snowfall rates there. They were like 2 inches per hour.
Wow.
So we had a little moment at the gas station. I was excited just to make the snow because I was coming from Hattiesburg, Mississippi. So up there, and that's on top of the bridge. Yeah, I would say maybe 40 plus mile per hour winds and gusts right there. Anytime it makes the gas station hat flap like that, it's pretty gusty.
Is that it, Reed? Is that a new lucky hat, by the way? Is that a new? Because I know you lost your. And guys, we're gonna bring in Storm Chaser Brad on. Brad, I'm bringing you in as well. You can feel free to chime in whenever. Welcome to the stream, brother. Yeah. Oh, we can see you. This is like that one stream where we talked about the bidets and we saw your face and we got that epic laughter.
Oh no!
Yeah. There he is.
Welcome to stream. So Reed, we were talking about this. You know, it's people are kind of some people are calling it a blizzard, some people aren't. I mean, you can clearly see the winds were flying at this point.
Yeah, they were ripping. The pressure gradient tightened up on the west side of the bomb cyclone there. And to be a blizzard, you just got to have 40 mile per hour wind sustained for 3 hours, right? Less than a quarter mile visibility. And I think we definitely had that out there. But, a winter storm warning with the high wind warning, I'm sure gets the point across to people. out there as well. But it's always awesome when you see that red box pop up with the blizzard warning. It definitely gets the heart palpitations going.
Gets the juices going as well.
I think it was a blizzard. I was talking with AccuWeather about it too. Bernie Rayno also thought it might deserve a blizzard warning, but it doesn't compare. It didn't really compare to that Buffalo lake effect emergency Christmas Eve, and there were like 80-mile-per-hour winds and 5-inch-per-hour snowfall rates. But
wow,
it was bad. Blizzard, very cold, life-threatening conditions out there.
Yeah, it's just absurd to look at this and think, okay, this isn't Siberia, right? This isn't Alaska. This is Carolina, right? This is a place in just a few months spring breakers will be flocking to get away and go to the beach, right? It's unbelievable to think about this scene and know that, basically over the weekend, the Southeast became Siberia. There was someone tweeted out that Tampa was colder than Juneau, Alaska at one point in the past couple of days. I think that was a meteorologist in Tampa, Florida, that they tweeted that out. It was literally 32 in Tampa 32 in Juneau and 30 in Tampa. So it's unbelievable the type of pattern that we're seeing. And Brad, I'll bring you in here to talk about this. What was your take on the storm? Where were you? What's your take on blizzard? No blizzard? Does it not matter? What were the conditions like for you?
I mean, technically, I guess it doesn't matter, but you want to get the warning, and you want to get the warnings right, and I definitely feel like it was a blizzard. I was, joking around on my stream saying that it was a very breezy winter storm warning, but not breezy enough to be a blizzard warning. Wow. So I made a tweet. I tried to reach out to some people, National Weather Service over there. I hopped on NWS chat, could not get an answer from anybody on why it wasn't a blizzard. I mean, there was a mesonet station. There was a mesonet station that up north of I think Duck, North Carolina, that registered a wind gust, not a sustained wind, but a wind gust of 60 miles an hour. I mean, it was like Reed said, you gotta have sustained winds. I think it's 3 or 4 hours. Is that right, Reed?
Yeah, I think 3 hours.
Yeah, and then 35 plus and a quarter-mile visibility. And I know Reed's chased plenty of these, so I would trust his opinion more than mine. But it definitely seemed like that. But, it is what it is. I mean, nobody's losing sleep over it. It's not like people didn't get the warning. I just think that I think we want to be correct, and I think that they were wrong.
Yeah. And Brad, the video you're showing right here, first of all, this is an unbelievable video. So
look at
guys,
that.
this is on Brad's Twitter. So also go over to Brad's Twitter, smash his like button, and smash his subscribe button. We're getting a donut here.
I wonder if those poles are designed to sway like that to not snap during hurricanes.
So I did get a couple comments from people that do live in North Carolina and around the Outer Banks, and they're using some sort of like flexible metal material, so that way in hurricanes they don't snap.
That's crazy.
So, wow, that's cool.
It said that it's not really supposed to do that unless it reaches like a certain like happy area in the middle, and it's like it's not supposed to break if it's hurricane force winds, but like I guess less than 35 mile per hour sustained winds.
Wow.
What does it look like in 150? What do you think it looks like when 150 goes? Do you think it bends all the way to the ground?
Probably goes flying into the sound if I had to guess, Reed.
It might bend all the way to the ground.
It may. It may. But it's some sort of flexible metal that they were using. And it wasn't just those. It was all of them in the parking lot. They were all dancing.
They're doing the
Also
shimmy.
That was a true pole dance right there, fellas.
Yeah, that's like they're dancing on the pole right there. I tell you what, that's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. Reed just did the patented. What do you call that, Reed?
I think some people call it a turkey noise, but I just do it when I get excited. Just when I get excited. I'm excited right now.
Hey, I had a quick question. Brady, I had a quick question. Every time that I see Reed, he has a different type of facial hair. What do we got going on tonight?
This I just let it. It just grew into its natural pattern. I kind of have a neck beard.
Wow.
Oh yeah, me too. I hadn't shaved in a little bit. We're looking a little gray, Reed.
No, this is just this is just from the 2025 tornado season. It was so stressful and it popped those grays out.
Wow.
It'll do it.
You're right. You kind of got the what do you call that, chat? Someone help me out with the type of facial
Chuck
hair we got
Norris
cooking
beard.
here. The Chuck
there it
Norris.
is,
I
yeah.
tell you what.
I love
Reed,
that.
do you water that, Reed? Like, do you water that?
Wilson
It's unbelievable. You
I
can
haven't
just
showered
water
in 2 weeks.
Reed changes facial hair like I change shirts in the morning.
Bro,
Like it
no
just
way.
grows. I think it's a facial hair wig.
Yeah.
Do you
I
fertilize
just-
that, Reed? What do you put on the face there? I mean, are you just like, sprinkling some? There's bald people across the country that want to know how do you do what you do because they'll put it on their head. I mean,
I've taken a DHT blocker, but it's supposed to make the top of my hair grow. Or the top.
The wrong end's growing. At the top of your, that looks pretty good. That looks good.
Yeah, it's
What's
okay.
going on?
It's all right. I'm not too happy with the way I kind of look like maybe like a homeless person kind of right now.
It's wintertime. Wintertime's a good time to grow it out. It's like you got to stay warm.
You should Reed. You should take the hair that's in your beard and implant it in your head. Those things are healthy. They're growing like crazy.
Oh yeah,
Let those roots flow, baby.
I have even more hair below the belt.
Oh God! This channel is going. This stream is going off. We're gonna bring it back here with another video from Brad here.
That is
no
chalk.
blizzard warning.
Chalk.
Look at this.
You're
It's
so
chalk,
chalk.
chat. That's right. New polls coming in
Oh,
hot. Is
wow.
it chalk? Massive W
Not-
to Blair Wilson.
Not
This-
a blizzard though, guys. Not a blizzard.
Yeah, that's
I wanted
crazy.
wanted to say that not a blizzard right here.
Where
Yeah,
is that,
this
Brad?
That's in Kitty Hawk.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
that
good
was
stuff.
when it was ripping then.
Yeah, that is some big time blizzard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. It's not a blizzard though, guys. A very important
Not a-
note. It's
Yeah.
not a blizzard. But
Yeah,
this to me, these winds are absolutely whipping. Right? You don't see the power poles going back and forth here, but I mean,
So
that's
the video that I tweeted to the National Weather Service and sent it to them, and I said, "Hey guys, what are we doing here?" And then I sent a message to them on Slack and said, "What are we needing it to last like 3 hours or something like that? Because this has been going on in the same area for almost 5 hours at this point. So what are we doing?"
that's crazy.
And
I
never
can see
heard
the
anything back.
see the high wind warning and the winter storm warning at the same
Right.
time.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, the point is, people got the warning, right? So in the end, people, I think, and Brad and Reed, I'll ask you guys actually right after this, and Brad, I'll start with you. But I'm curious, did people take this seriously? Were people off the roads? Every time you pull up a Chaser's feed in one of these things, half the time they're just getting people unstuck from roads. It seemed like I saw less of that this time around. But in terms of like the blizzard warning, and maybe this is the last, we'll say on this for a little bit here. But if this isn't a blizzard warning, then I just think we might need to maybe revisit the criteria, because I think the point of a blizzard warning is that not only is snow falling, but the wind is blowing, creating conditions like this.
It's
right?
horizontal. Yeah, it's barely falling,
Exactly.
isn't it? It's almost going
Exactly.
up.
And the point of a blizzard warning is to say, hey, it's going to be a little bit more dangerous than a normal winter storm where snow is just peacefully falling, right? You think about the last winter storm we had a week ago. Snow was peacefully falling, right? And you had about a foot and a half fall, but the winds were zilch, right?
Is that onshore flow right there, Brad?
Yeah, it was. We never had any coastal flooding though. Those dunes held.
Yeah, I wonder if you might have had some more wind off the water with the northerlies up there. I wonder.
The Mesonet station in Duck, North Carolina, they for maybe about 10-15 minutes they did reach over into major flood stage. But when I went up there, the dunes were fine up there. So
I don't think I've ever talked to Brad.
but
I intercepted Hurricane Irene out there.
Question, Brady. I didn't see. I didn't see many people on the roads. Normally, we would see normal traffic. or maybe a little bit less, but there would still be people on the roads. With this one, it had a different factor because we had the coastal flooding aspect too. So a lot of people didn't even have their cars. They moved their cars away from the coast and left them, strategically at a higher elevation point. But there was a point where it was probably about 3 or 4 hours with those same conditions, and I was driving on a major highway and couldn't see definitely a quarter mile in front of me, probably less than that, and nearly ended up in the back of a snowplow because I couldn't see his lights or anything, and it literally just ran right up on him. And so I ended up.
That'll be a snow chasing career ender if you hit a snowplow.
Yeah, running into a plow like I could. He had his flashing lights on and everything. If I wouldn't have been driving, I was driving probably 15, 20 miles an hour, and I was like, all right, I'm going to pull off and get into a parking lot here and just wait this out for a couple more hours. So,
wow.
Yeah, it was
3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
That's got to be 50+ mile per hour winds right there. Did you go out and stand in any of that?
Do what?
Did you stand outside in any of that and thicken your skin a little bit?
Yeah, it was definitely up there. Very, very strong. I would say strong tropical storm force winds. I haven't chased many blizzards, but I've chased plenty of tropical storms and hurricanes. And that was absolutely strong end tropical storm force gusts and sustained winds. So, yeah.
Well, hey Brady, if you want to pull up that Buffalo blizzard emergency from Christmas Eve, and you can kind of compare the.
Yeah, I want to see that. I've never seen that video before.
Wait, did you send that? Where'd you send that?
I don't know where it is.
Oh,
it might take a little bit of digging, but it was similar to that. I mean, similar to that, because it's those blizzards are so dangerous. If you get separated from your vehicle, you could have the worst thing can happen.
100%. Yeah, and that's really why I think they have blizzard warnings is for times like this when not only is it snowing a lot, but the visibility. Okay, if it's a quarter mile or if it's a half a mile visibility, you're still going to be lost. People aren't going to be like, oh, it's a half mile visibility, so now I can see. I'm fine. Quarter mile visibility. Oh no, I can't. I'm chalked. Yeah. People are still going to be panicking. And
there are stories of people that literally go out and walk in a blizzard and get lost and can't figure their way back home, much less drive in it. So it's true whiteout conditions.
Yeah, that Buffalo day, there were people that were trapped in their cars like 2 blocks from the hotel.
That's crazy.
They couldn't leave their vehicles.
Yeah,
but those are more of an isolated event in Buffalo. You just have that lake effect snow plume, so it's probably like 10, 20 miles wide. But this was a huge swath. You can't escape it.
And those snowfall rates were just insane there. Like we did not get those on the Outer Banks. That's like a once in a lifetime chase right there.
Yeah. Well, the bands set up. Those bands are dumping too. It seems like whenever you get these coastal storms, you get that big frontogenesis band that's a little bit further away from the low center than you might think. I think it's set up down near Cape Fear.
Yeah. It was nuts.
Yeah,
it was an absolutely crazy storm. It was an unbelievable storm. I'm actually going to pull up a satellite in just a second. We're going to welcome in Brother Garrett to the stream, a part of Stormrunner Media, and he's got Ben driving right now. How are we doing tonight, fellas? You guys are on the road. Are you on the way back from your epic chase?
Yes, we are. We're on our way back.
Wow. It looks like you got the winter gear in the back. You got a nice sweater on, and are you guys? How was the chase for you?
It was awesome. We started our stream. We started our day up in Charlotte, and then we were in Charlotte for the day, and then we worked our way down toward the coast after dark.
Wow. Yeah, you guys had basically all of Charlotte watching you on YouTube at one point. I mean, it was I looked on the stream and it was like you guys were in Charlotte and had 8,000 viewers at one point. Wow. It was absolutely insane, and I think there was a lot of Charlotte people in there because Charlotte does not get storms like this. And it was just the scenes from Charlotte. Charlotte actually was a secondary maximum here of the snow. If we look back at the totals here, I'm just going to pull these up real quick. because let's pull them up right there. Charlotte was right in this kind of secondary maximum where close to 12 inches of snow. Charlotte basically got a foot of snow, and just to the north they got 16 inches of snow. I mean, Garrett, Ben, like, were you guys expecting that?
I'm not gonna lie, we actually were.
Really?
We were looking at the guidance the night before and the day of, and it really honed in on Charlotte getting 8, 9, 10. Now, maybe not quite 16 on the north side, but when you get some of those, the elevated warm front, and you had that mesolow kind of feeding into it as well, you had a lot of forcing, and at one point you had a band that just sat right over Charlotte and down, dumping 1 to 2 inch per hour rates for a little while.
I wonder if there was some orographic enhancement too with those northeast winds, because I noticed that there was a little less up in upstate South Carolina because the northeast winds were parallel to the Appalachians, but then you kind of got up there and got a little orographic lift enhancement up near Charlotte on the Piedmont with that upper level.
That's what I was thinking. I was
That's a good
telling
call.
Ben, I wonder if we got some orographic enhancement on that as well. Yeah.
And Chet, for everyone that doesn't know, orographic, it's like basically like, mountains or hills lift the air. It's like a natural lift, right? Think about you're lifting some weights here. You get a 20-pound weight. Think about if you've got someone from behind, that's helping you push up, and now you can lift 40, 50 pounds instead of 20. That's exactly what orographic lift is. It's just a little bit higher so the air can naturally rises. You get more moisture that falls over top of. That was kind of a chalked analogy there. That was the only thing I could think of on the spot.
I heard Brady.
Sometimes you'll get a little
behind.
Sometimes you can get a barrier jet. You can get a barrier jet, and it like effectively pushes the mountain range east. So I bet that you had a cold pocket of air like right along the immediate Appalachians. See where that other like lesser amount is to the west of it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
let
right
me
in
show
here.
you this. I'm trying to go back there and look at my screenshots so I can show.
At a barrier jet.
I can see. But this was the radar at one point in time over Charlotte. And I mean,
wow.
There was just one thing. It was just one band.
Sat there for 5 hours.
It sat there for a
Wow.
while, and it was just kind of stationed right there.
Dude.
Wow.
That's insane.
You got to change that to your profile pic.
Just put your face like, over half of it.
Yeah.
There you go. It's the branding on there. But that's just the snow. This was a very fascinating event, guys, because if you were in Raleigh, I can't tell you how many people on all of I'm sure you guys got the same thing on all your social media posts. If you made a snow forecast, the chances are someone in Raleigh probably let you know that you busted, because they didn't get snow until about, basically the event was coming to an end, and then they got a last burst of snow, so they actually got a couple of inches here, but I mean, they
might
got
be a call
absolutely
area.
shafted.
That might be a COL.
Yeah, they got absolutely shafted. Are you kidding me? We just had Will Clay. Brother Clay is in the chat. Will
There he
Clay
is.
25 just became a member. There he is, pointing. Is Reed, is Will going to be at the Chaser Summit?
He is, yes. Will and Local Man are going to be at the Chaser Summit. Will has made like 300 sensors. He's made probes for storm chasers, science probes. And, Will's going to be there at Local Man. I might fly in just due to extreme fatigue.
Gonna run in there quick.
Oh, I would fly. Hey, I'm flying in too, Reed. Wednesday night, I'm flying, and I'm a little worried about the whole government shutdown, TSA. Hopefully, there'll be enough workers to be able to work on our, plane and stuff.
Yeah,
But,
those guys would kill me if we didn't make it. We better make it.
that'd be a problem. That'd be a problem. Guys, these are the South Carolina snow
Summit.
trails here. I wanted to look at these because South Carolina, which is places like Myrtle Beach got close to 6 inches here. They were right on that 6-inch line. And in Northwest South Carolina here, that's a mouthful, they got 6 to 8 inches of snow. We thought that was going to be the bullseye. Even as far south as Charleston, guys, they got measurable snow here of a half an inch of snow. And just, an unbelievable storm here for our eastern, Carolina brethren here. They got absolutely hammered, even in Georgia, guys. Places in northwest or northeast Georgia. Look at this. Got totals of close to 6 to 8 inches, 6, 7, 8, 9 inches in some spots here. And Atlanta we thought Atlanta was going to get some snow, but they only got a tenth of an inch here. So no problems for Atlanta, but just off to the east, they got absolutely hammered here. And I don't think we had any chasers go to the Georgia, right? I don't think there was anyone really covering that area.
I went through Atlanta when the flakes first. The flakes were first starting to fall, but it wasn't that bad. I went through there like 6 in the morning, but then hit the band at the Savannah River, hit the snow.
Wow.
I don't think anybody was in Georgia. I think most everybody was in South Carolina, North Carolina. The Appalachians, the foothills of the Appalachians in Tennessee got hammered too.
Yeah, they did. And even Virginia, guys. Virginia Beach got not much. So Virginia Beach, we were talking about them potentially having blizzard conditions. But this storm, and I'm just going to pull up and show. I mean, this was a here, just a little bit of a satellite loop here. A bomb cyclone, right? And I think a lot of people are questioning, hey, is this a legit term? Reed, a bomb cyclone is a legit meteorological term.
Yes, yeah, bombogenesis, bomb cyclone. It's just when the surface low intensifies over a 12 to 24 hour period, 12 to 24 millibars. So it definitely is an intensifying low, but we just kind of had a glancing blow of it. Just felt the outer pressure gradient there in eastern North Carolina. But imagine if that Sting jet came ashore and brought those supercells on land.
Yeah,
dude, that's actually what I was thinking. Like, if it would have bombed like closer to the coast and then gone east. Thing is, it bombed and like immediately jetted east, and we missed like the biggest part of it. But
yeah, it could have been way worse.
Yeah, that would have been awful. That would have been awful, but awesome.
There's some of those supercells. There was that container ship video that showed that tornado. I think was a little earlier and further south, but those are right movers right there.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. Oh no!
Look at that one kind of ingest the outflow boundary of the lead one and then turn right and then tighten up its spin. Down there. Look at that.
When I looked at that trough position, I wish I could pull back up. But when I was forecasting for this event, I was like, okay, if this were March and if this were over top of the U.S., this would have been a tornado outbreak. I mean,
yeah, put that right over like the Memphis area, and Alabama and Mississippi got problems in March.
This would have been a massive tornado outbreak, and we saw. I can't show that video of the water spout on here, but we saw a massive water spout, which looked like a Reed, it looked like a mega tornado just over top of the water.
Yeah, it was a supercell tornado for sure. And those are supercells out there, so a tornado outbreak definitely happened. It just wasn't over land.
Yeah,
no one could chase it.
And you could see the position of that trough. Now, Brad, would you ever consider, chasing one of these things on a boat? Because I tell you what, if you would have chased this on a boat, you would have had trouble not finding a tornado.
Yeah. Yeah, Reed's exactly right. There was a tornado outbreak going on. It was just over water.
Yeah.
Pretty daring, but I think I'd probably have to draw the line there. I mean, I did tweet out that I said I was going to go rent a boat and go chase the tornado or chase the supercells off of the East Coast, but I don't think I'd have the balls to do it.
Yeah, you know what? I wouldn't either. Because
it didn't look that wavy out there in that video.
Just because it's at night, though. If it were during the day, I'd be all in. Right, Reed?
That container ship video, it actually didn't look too wavy out there yet because I guess that the bomb cyclone is intensifying rapidly, so it didn't have time to build up the waves, maybe.
Huh.
Yeah, it's just absurd. And I mean,
I wouldn't chase it on the water. I'm scared of the ocean.
If Reed is not going to chase it, guys, I don't think any of us should. I'll just say that right now.
Maybe a cruise ship.
Speaking of water, were there very many issues with coastal flooding? I know we had that coastal flood warning north of Pea Island. We didn't have anything. Their dunes are built really well, but I wasn't sure like Buxton and Morehead City and those areas.
I think we had a lot of shore parallel flow just because of the shape of the bomb cyclone.
Okay.
Mesomat,
I bet if it came closer and we had easterly winds, though, it would. But I saw some homes that were swept into the water. There were like 4 homes, right?
Yeah, you can pull up my tweet, Brady. I had gotten a couple of homes that were already. That was earlier in the earlier in the day. That was in Buxton. They were the ones impacted by the storm that came through in September, in the Outer Banks. That's in Buxton, and I'm assuming they probably didn't make it.
Wow.
But that was already happening well before before it was bombing out.
Could you imagine?
That was coming off of high tide.
That's unbelievable. Guys, this is before the storm, by the way. This is not after. This is before. Could you imagine if this is your house? Like, what if you own that property and that now that it's just becoming the ocean, right? I mean, that is chalked. You got to feel for whoever owns that, because they don't have a house anymore. They likely don't have a house anymore, and their piece of land is potentially in the ocean.
I feel for the insurance company that's insuring the thing.
Yeah, that's chalked. That's absolutely chalked here. And this is another one, right, Brad? And I'm curious. I'm guessing, right? I don't think we got any reports from, but I did not see as much coastal flooding. Like, I guess this happened during the night, so it was probably hard. There probably wasn't a lot of people talking about it or getting pictures or video of it. But if you look at the winds here, I mean, these are the winds.
We constantly had a northeast wind. We did not have we never had direct onshore flow, which I think is the reason that we didn't see very much of the coastal flooding. Now, I will say, over near Virginia Beach, and I think there's a town called Hampton. They had some water. They had some minor flooding on the marker up there, and I think that's the reason why Duck, North Carolina, entered major flood stage for a few minutes, is just because of the wind being from the northeast. It was never truly from out of the east.
Yeah.
And Brad, how much water have you been drinking?
Me?
Not near enough.
Brad, yeah, you got to drink some water. You're making me thirsty.
Am I sounding a little dry?
Yeah, you gotta drink 200 ounces a day.
Yeah, Reed, look, you gotta get a big jug like this.
You gotta hydrate.
You gotta get a huge jug. Although, look, I am super far behind here. I think this is my, I'm at my 11 a.m. mark right here. So we gotta get on the water train.
Yeah, no more energy drinks.
Yeah. Yeah, Celsius is absolutely top.
I don't need any more of those.
Yeah, no way. So these are the winds here, guys, because I was just curious, to see, okay, what were the winds over the past, 72 hours here. You can see at the center here. This is when our bomb cyclone gets going here. And look at, okay, do you see, like, right in there, like, hurricane force winds of 70, 80, potentially 90 miles an hour over open water? I mean, we basically had a Cat 1, Cat 2 equivalent wind speed and pressure hurricane. It's not a hurricane, guys. This is not. It's a very different
system. It's not even a blizzard.
No,
cold core. It's got a cold core on it.
Yeah, but still, I mean, Reed, the winds for this thing, like, let's just hope there's, like, the cruise ships and any of the shipping containers, knew this was coming, because if not, this was one hell of a storm for them.
Yeah, look at that sting jet around the southeastern quadrant.
Yeah.
As the dry air kind of wraps around, there was even a supercell on the leading edge of that sting jet. Can you imagine if that came ashore? That's why we got to go to Iceland or the southern tip of Greenland and try to intercept one of those sting jets.
Guys, these winds that we're talking about, this is a sting jet. That's what Reed's talking about there. And that is winds. The scale here is that's basically close to 100-mile-an-hour wind gusts that we're getting. Right,
so we had a sting jet on the night of the Enderlin tornado last year, didn't we? Mm-hmm. At the end.
I think so. I'll have to go back and look at that. But it's
that was more of a classic windbag.
Yeah, classic windbag. Massive shout out, Mezzo Matt. Mezzo Matt is just, he's going off the rails right now. Massive shout out to Mezzo Matt here. Also, Carol. Carol just had an epic breakup. She says, hi, Reed, and everyone. Say hello to Reed and say hello to everyone for me. Carol, hope you're doing well. Massive shout out to Carol. Agent Dan, don't worry. Agent Dan is single. We're trying to get him on here, but we'll see if we can get Agent Dan in there.
I ran into Storm Runner Media on the way out of Emerald Isle yesterday. I started tailgating them, and I saw they had an Arizona plate, so I knew it was them. And then I passed and then put 2 tires on the snowdrift in the middle of the highway. I was trying to teach them a lesson out there.
You want to teach Ben a lesson.
Hey,
It's like, these guys drive like they're from Arizona. But it was actually Ben. It was actually Ben driving.
Hey, at least no one lost their bumper, right? As long as no one lost their bumper, we're doing we're doing okay, right? So
yeah, but then we went to a gas station that just opened up, and then we were able to get some.
Did you find your Zins?
Yes, I did. Yeah, I found them.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been doing those since March of last year to try to open up my mind.
Reed, you should start like selling different pieces on your the Dominator for like sponsorship. Like put a big like Zin logo right on the
I'd probably get
windshield.
in trouble if I did that.
Just a big Zin logo on the windshield.
Yeah, I can't encourage the use of it, but it has opened up my mind a little bit.
Yeah, there you go, Stu. I'm curious from your perspective, Stu. What are we missing here? What we covered, kind of the wins here. We covered a lot of the aspects of this particular storm. Is there anything that stuck out from the storm for you?
I mean, it should have been a blizzard, in my honest opinion. I was watching it the whole entire time from, Brad, Reed, all you guys. It 100% should have been a blizzard. I don't know why there were no warnings, but, like Reed was saying, a high wind warning and a winter storm warning definitely still gets the word across. But, oh well, I guess.
Brad and I seen it. We seen it.
I don't know. I don't know why they don't answer my question. Why are they running from me?
You should go ask again.
I don't know. Hey, listen, I love our National Weather Service brother. They're amazing. They're amazing. But, so they're human too. So this is, Reed, this is from you. This video, these snowfall rates, guys. And we said this was going to happen. The snowfall rates for the storm were 1 to 2 to 3 inches per hour. Reed, you can't even see. The winds aren't even cranking really at that point. The snow is just coming down so heavy, you can't even see, a quarter mile in front of you.
Yeah, that's in Jacksonville, North Carolina, with that mega band that came through. I had like 45 dBz out there, I think, and very heavy snow. Big flakes, too, so there's a lot of lift at 500 millibars where those dendrites are born. It just has to be moist up there, a lot of lift, and a certain temperature.
The chat loves it when you say moist, Reed. There's going to be a lot of people that start spamming moist.
Moist. And there he is. There's the Tug Hill Plateau Snow Chaser. He's part of the team. He went to Copenhagen High School up there.
Wow.
What do you think the rates were right there, Reed?
I bet they got up to 2 inch an hour at least, maybe 3, 2 to 3 inch per hour. And
it's coming down. Those are big old flakes.
I know how to make I really know how to make them pop on video though.
Oh yeah.
See?
How do you make them pop like that?
I'm not telling.
What?
Yeah. I'm not telling.
Wait, it's a secret, dude. It's crazy. Wow. He's got a trade secret here. We're not exposing any trade secrets on the stream.
The high
Mesomat. He says, we need to run a marathon together. Massive shout out to Mesomat in the chat. He is going absolutely haywire here. So, guys, another component of this, right, was the temperatures. And I can tell you from being in Ohio that we have had relentless cold here. And these are the temperatures over the last, the southeast here. Even down in Florida, guys, we had falling iguanas everywhere. And we had some snow flurries that fell down in Tampa. I don't think we got accumulating snow.
Ocean effect, right?
Yeah, we got some ocean effect. And that was that unbelievable satellite loop that I pulled up. I'll pull it up again here. But even down in Florida, guys, temperatures plummeted into the 20s, right? In the Panhandle, massive freeze warnings over the entire state. Did you guys hear it was the first time ever that they were issued? Just kidding. We're not going to go into that Twitter drama.
I'm not even. Did you know that I'm not even allowed on NWS chat?
What?
Somehow that doesn't surprise me, Reed.
Wait,
yeah, I don't know why. I think it was like maybe a long time ago.
I may not be after this blizzard. Sorry.
I've never been on it.
Reed had too many bean burritos. That's why.
Oh no. Yeah,
I haven't tried in many years, but yeah, I think that when they first started it, I don't think they wanted storm chasers. I don't think they wanted storm chasers in there when it first started.
Yeah,
It's
I don't know.
it's
I
not
mean,
that it's really not that great. I just log in there and
Don't worry, I'm fine.
It's really not
good.
that great.
I would love to be in. I would love to be in the fraternity, but
it's all right.
Gotta pay those dues.
You're in pretty much everyone's fraternity in the storm chasing and weather community in general, Reed. So Reed, this is what we were talking about here. These let me see if I can zoom in here. I don't know how I can do that on this. But
did Tampa ever get any snow?
Don't.
At 4:30 in the morning, they had some ocean effect.
I saw flurries. I did not see.
There was
any
no
accumulations.
There
Was there no accumulations too?
There was just flurries.
Were you awake at 4:30, Brady?
No.
Brad Brady.
No. I woke up the
I was
next
still
morning
streaming.
and I saw the I saw like a lot of the local Tampa meteorologists like retweeting people having fun in the flurries. But I did not see any actual accumulations. We were saying, okay, it could be the first time we get accumulating snow. But I looked at the radar the next morning. I didn't see those profuse snow bands that we thought could set up in Florida that would give them maybe a tenth of an inch or a quarter of an inch.
They get them off the Sea of Japan. They'll get like 3 or 4 feet. Imagine if that could happen in Tampa with the right setup.
100%. And we were close because look at the clouds here. I mean, Reed, these are what do we call them? Sea effect, right?
Yeah, cumulus congestus clouds.
Yeah.
Yeah, and probably little miniature mesovortices in every single one of those.
It's absurd, and this is kind of the same process of lake effect, but it's over the ocean. You have cold, really cold air, and I'm just going to draw a little bit of vertical map here to give everyone an idea. You've got cold air going over top of kind of warm air. It creates, right, Reed? It creates this instability. That air rises, and then forms in the lake effect.
Yeah, there's an inversion height too, usually that's up. And the higher those inversion heights, the higher the convection can reach and the heavier the snow you get. So I bet that the inversion heights are pretty low down there, that far away from the upper system. But up in the Great Lakes, when you get one of those polar vortices up there, you get higher inversion heights, and they have a little bit more depth that they can grow in. But I think it could happen if you get like a major Arctic blast and have a little bit of. If you have a little bit of spin in the upper atmosphere too, it helps to give a little bit more lift, and then you get deeper convection.
Reed, what do you think? Is that drawing accurate? Is that meteorologically? I mean, it's beautiful.
Yeah, that's good. I bet the lapse rates are even steeper too, probably below like 700. Probably maybe like a real sharp something like that.
Yeah, something more like this.
I mean, like super adiabatic at the ground.
Yeah, there you go.
At the sea. But yeah, I think they like to line up with like the bay out there, Tampa Bay. If you can get some wind down that, you can even get lake effect off Lake Oberholzer in Oklahoma, or some of those lakes in Oklahoma will get it. Great Salt Lake gets a lot of lake effect events out there. Not this year, but they've hardly had any snow out west. We just got that picture from Vail.
Unbelievable.
A group Chad Edgar shot. So it looks like we're going to be fishing for trout out there at Chaser Summit.
Yeah. I just had a friend in chat. Let me know right now if you've been skiing out to the West Coast this winter. I'm curious to know how are the conditions. But we talk about California pounded, right? They got absolutely crushed in the Sierra Nevada. Also, I'm a little thrown off. We call it the Sierra Nevada. I'm like, why is there no S on the end? So the Sierra Nevadas, there's more than one mountain. I don't know. We call them the Rockies. We call them the Cascades. Why do we call the Sierra Nevada the Sierra Nevada? Right? Does anyone get that?
I think it probably has to do with some of those early explorers, maybe. Weren't they
shocked?
Weren't they from Spain?
Yeah, but just add the S. Just make it make sense. Just make it make sense. That's just me. But
we're in Storm Runner Media. Are you guys halfway between here and Colorado yet?
Oh, I don't think he can hear us. Garrett!
What's he looking at? Oh, I thought he fell asleep.
Yo, he can't hear us, bro. Garrett!
No, we are. We're in. We're coming into Winston-Salem, so we got a long way to go.
Wow.
Back to Joplin. I stayed a night and most of the day with my sister and my 3 nephews.
Wow.
Dang, I was gonna invite you over for meatloaf.
Meatloaf?
Yeah, my mom made meatloaf, and my mom made meatloaf, and as soon as I got here, I ate the whole entire loaf.
The whole loaf?
The whole loaf.
Now, do you
Like-
put ketchup on top of it? Like, are you a ketchup guy, or are you like just a meatloaf
I
straight?
like ketchup. I like ketchup on top of it, and I probably had like 7 slices of meatloaf. I could definitely feel it. And then I took a
would've been a good
nap, and
time.
I
We were
had the
able to
first
make it.
dream in 10 years.
Wow. That is Chad, I'm putting a new poll. How many slices of meatloaf do you eat in one sitting? Okay.
A lot of protein in there. A lot
Yeah.
of good proteins.
Reed,
Now,
did
do
you
you
say
have
you
any,
had your
like-
first dream in 10 years?
Yes,
Yeah.
I remembered it. I fell
Yeah,
asleep
I
on
want
the
to hear this
couch,
dream.
and I was hanging out with all these congressmen for some reason, and I had such bad dry mouth that I couldn't speak, so they were all looking at me really weird,
Was it
but I
about
could
the
not
storm
talk.
chasing bill?
No, it was right after some type of a big storm chase. So I wonder if it had to do with the Texas Hill Country floods, and I was down there because I had to drive around to Congressman for a while. And then, but yeah, and I think there was snow on the ground though too. So it was after a disaster, and they kept asking me questions, and I couldn't talk.
Wow.
Even dreaming about weather. He never stops.
He never
Yeah.
stops, even in his dreams. And this is the first dream you had in a long time. And Reed, I mean, was it one of those dreams where you were trying to wake up from, or was it like, I'm just gonna stay here and chill?
I thought it was real life. I woke up kind of upset with myself.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
because I couldn't say anything because my throat was so dry. And then I started drinking water, and then I get on here, and then it sounds like Brad needs to drink some water.
I need to drink some water.
Brad,
yeah, I'm a little
the
dehydrated.
black abyss that is Brad needs to drink some water. Brad, drink some water right now. We can't just drink some water. We'll trust that you're drinking.
Yeah,
I've
the
got one
kidneys,
hand on
the
steering
kidneys,
wheel and one hand on the phone.
the kidneys and
not Brad.
prostate will dry out if you don't drink enough.
I'm not taking you off full screen until I see you drink some water.
I'm there's I can't. I'm driving.
Wow. He can't drink. He can't drink any water. He can't drink any water.
You gotta get an energy drink.
Stormfront freaks comes before water.
Yeah. Here, you know what? Give me your approximate location. I'll DoorDash you some water. How about that? We'll
I
take
didn't
the
have enough
driver
water
extra.
either. You know, when you chase those bomb cyclones and it's so cold and it's snowing so hard, for some reason you don't think about drinking water.
No.
Yeah.
For sure.
Good point. When I was with Connor chasing for a little bit, that was one thing because I don't go out in the field a lot, and I was happy I did, but I just forgot to drink water. And at the end of the day, I'm like, I feel exhausted and I feel tired. Like, I can't even imagine if I was in a tornado, right? I mean, you guys have to probably just chug water whenever you can.
Yeah, you absorb it through the skin too.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, with the rain. That's right.
Reed likes to butt chug.
I try to drink 10 swallows every time I drink water.
10 swallows?
I can do 16 ounces in 10 swallows.
How do you, that I respect that, Reed. I can't do it. Wait,
big
show
mouth.
it again. You do.
Yeah.
Wow. You know what? We need to screenshot that chat for an email. Screenshot that. Stu, get on that.
All right, I'll go back and do it. My goodness. Why do you do this to me, Brady?
I don't know. I don't plan things. The things just happen on the show.
Oh my
That's the
God.
beauty of the show here. I literally sit down 15 minutes before and just
Go
just
look
go.
at Reed's post about the Buffalo Blizzard from Christmas Eve.
Okay, good call. So Reed posted. Okay, so that's
Back
a
on
good
the
call.
rails.
Might have to
So
Google
Reed,
it.
This was from the Buffalo Blizzard here of 2022, I believe. And
That was when we were driving. So, but the peak of it came in when the band first arrived. It's at
Okay.
night. I think there's some nighttime video just before that.
Okay.
But it kind of subsided a little bit when I was able to drive around. But when it first arrived, I was out on the shore of Lake Erie, and a sage came, which is like a storm surge down Lake Erie from the pressure difference. And the band arrived, and then I started getting spray from Lake Erie, and the water felt warm. It felt like it was like 60 degrees, even though it was like 42. And then you could hear it crystallize all around you on the trees and everything. And then I fell and thought I was going to fall into Lake Erie. And then the snow band arrived, and I couldn't see the hotel and tried to get back to the hotel. Yeah, look at that.
Unbelievable.
That was 80 mile an hour winds or so.
That's insane.
That is, I'm putting that full screen for a second, guys. This is absolutely ridiculous here.
That is the example of whiteout conditions.
Wow. I mean, Reed,
got-
you're literally
it got worse.
filming. Your camera is having a hard time focusing because it can't find anything to focus on because there's nothing to focus on because it's all gone.
Yeah, I think I
crazy.
had my potato phone on for that one. Yeah,
Oh,
but it was convective. There was thunder and lightning even, and yeah, those Buffalo Lake effect emergencies are crazy because the wind's coming right off the water too.
yeah.
Which, but I mean, that's not that far off from Brad's video.
Wow. 100%. I mean,
I don't know about that. That's another level right there.
yeah. This is the point is it's snowing and you can't see, right? That's what a blizzard warning should be, right? That's what it's intended to be, and just unbelievable. Just unbelievable type of vibes here with the storm.
Is
like
that it? What's the date on that? Is that definitely December 31st, 30th, 31st?
Yikes! That is January 29th of 2019.
Yeah, that's a different one. That was a different blizzard. Yeah, I thought that was a different blizzard. I could recognize that the winds were actually stronger on December 31st. You got to find that December 31st
Okay,
video.
Brady, if you go to Reed's Timmer,
Yeah.
Timmer?
go to
Reed
Weed Trimmer.
I'm on. Let's go to Reed Trimmer.
Reed Trimmer.
Hold on. Do you run that account, Reed? I have to know.
Yes. Which one?
The Weed Trimmer.
No, I don't run those accounts.
Okay, go to Reed's Twitter.
Yeah, but that was a different one. I was working for AccuWeather, and there was a blizzard warning for that one, though. But it was probably
That's
like
crazy.
50 or 60 mile an hour winds. But the Christmas Eve one was on a different level.
Wow. That's out of control. Guys, make sure you go. All the videos
Yeah.
I'm showing, go to Reed. Yeah, look at Reed. Go to Reed's Twitter, go to Brad's Twitter, and let's actually go back to 2019. Find this tweet, retweet it. Let's get it going on the algorithm again.
Great.
And,
The one in Buffalo was in 2022, I think.
yeah.
December 31st, 2022.
Okay.
Is that when it was like
I-
80 something
Christmas
feet
Eve.
or something? It was like 8 feet or something like that.
Send the private chat, Stu.
No, I think that one on Christmas Eve,
It's like
he
100
dumped
feet.
like 2 or 3 feet, and then it wasn't one of those 9-footers. The winds are a little bit
Oh,
less
okay,
for
okay.
the 9-footer. But there were 2 9-footers, one in 2014, and then again in 2022. They happened the same year. They had their 8 or 9-footer that dumped on Orchard Park.
Yeah,
Buffalo
Ben.
Bills game.
Yeah.
I tried to
Yeah,
go to the
yeah,
Buffalo Bills game, and then they canceled it.
Wow.
yeah.
I've
Is
chased
there
a lot of
sta-
them.
Is the Bills stadium? Is it outdoors or is it a dome?
I think it's outdoors because they want to keep that
Okay,
feel.
good. Good.
Wow. Look at this, guys. This is from Ben, brother Ben.
Oh, there
Got
it
your
is.
video here. This is in North Carolina. I'm assuming after the storm, you had hundreds of people sledding down what probably would normally be a dune, maybe near Wrightsville Beach. Wow.
Wow.
Brady, I
Ben,
got an
how was
insane.
how was
What?
this?
Comprehensive coverage right there, guys.
How was this, Ben?
It was awesome. Honestly, I forgot my sled. I should have brought it.
Is that Ben or the Red Rifle? That's the Red Rifle.
Yo, it's Andy Dalton. No
Brady,
way.
I got a video of a blizzard last year with literal 0-foot visibility in Iowa, and it was like,
Wow.
I was out there in the middle of the night on these like highways, and rural Iowa, and I was actually scared for my life.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was literally 0 feet. But
Another big one we chased was that bomb cyclone in Colorado into the Nebraska Panhandle in 2019. That was a big one. I think we're going to get one of those this spring when El Nino ramps up. But yeah, in the Nebraska Panhandle was crazy wind, and it was a bomb cyclone with the lowest pressure recorded in Colorado history. I think the low was down near Lyman.
That's unreal. So Ben, this is another video from you guys, and was this near Charlotte? These snowfall rates?
that was near Wilmington at night.
Wow.
After Charlotte, yeah.
That's crazy. And guys, we talk about this. We saw video after video from Reed, from Brad, and now from Ben and Stormrunner Media and Garrett here. Like the snowfall rates. This is snowfall. You ask what was 1 to 2 inch to 3 inch an hour look like. That's it right there. And when you get snow rates like that, you can have snow that. I think my buddy Kyle actually texted me and said, I'm actually curious. We only in Carolina, the liquid equivalent that fell was not very much. They only had 0.5 liquid equivalent fell. Wow. Charlotte did, and they had a snow ratio. They had basically 11 inches of snow fall. So that's a 20. That's almost a 20 to 1, if not higher, snow ratio there in Charlotte.
I think the ratios overperformed model. Models showed the ratios like 15 to 1.
Yeah,
so.
you can't.
Wow.
Yeah. 20 to 1 is insane.
I wonder if you could develop some kind of thing that with AI that could look at a video and tell you the rate.
Yeah. And 100.
And then
that
display.
actually,
You could display it
that's
up
a
in the
genius
upper right
idea.
corner, just the rate, 3 inch per hour.
That's a smart idea because that makes all the difference here. And you could, if you could do that, you could see. I think one of the reasons why, guys, our snow ratios are so high. This is just an example. This is what the temperatures were like over the past several days here. You had temperatures in the Carolinas that were in the 20s and teens for a lot of the event here, and the temperatures only got colder as you went higher in the atmosphere. You had basically perfect snow-making temperature profiles here, and that caused our ratios to just skyrocket.
Wow.
It was unbelievable. And on top of that, I don't know if you guys can see here in the Ohio Valley. Today was warm today because yesterday these are actual temperatures. These are not wind chills. This is on Friday night going into Saturday morning. We had actual temperatures here. -9, -7. I got a thermometer.
Actual temperature.
That makes me want to throw up.
I had trouble saying temperatures.
Wait, did I say it weird?
No, you didn't. You said it great. You're a great communicator, Brady.
No, get out of here. I love saying things the wrong way.
Sometimes I get a heavy tongue and it's harder to say. Temperature.
Say it, Brad.
Temperature.
Say it 5 times. 5 times fast.
What?
Temperature.
Say temperature 5 times fast. Go.
Temperature.
That was only 3. Minus
so
5 points for Brad.
Temperature.
Nah, it's only 3. Minus 5 points for Brad there.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
Absolutely shocked. Reed, I think we found the video here. Is this it, Stu?
I don't know how you do that.
Yeah, that's the after effects, though. A little bit before that is the big rates.
Okay.
But always the buried police cars do pretty good on video.
And every single one of Reed's videos is different facial hair.
They wouldn't let me. They wanted me to be clean shaven at AccuWeather.
I like you all natural, Reed. All natural.
Different gas station hat every time.
How long could you? Well, you had the lucky hat for a long time, right, Reed?
I think I first got one of those snow chasing hats in maybe 2006.
Yeah, you had that lucky orange hat that you lost on Mount Washington, unfortunately.
Oh yeah,
remember
that hat? Yep, yeah, I remember that one too.
It's a bucket list.
Yeah,
lost a lot of hats.
I know, it's not good.
But yeah, that Buffalo blizzard. Yeah, but we got to stay focused on this bomb cyclone, don't we?
I don't know, man. We're just bouncing around to whatever right now because there's been a lot ever since basically December here, we had a big storm that came through in early, late November, early December. We had a bunch of snow at the beginning of the season, and then the season calmed down. December, Torchmas. Remember Reed and Brad and Storm?
Yeah.
I mean, we had Merry Torchmas, right?
Yes.
And it was just it was unbelievable, and then it just kind of calmed down. But we knew something was coming. The polar, we had a stratospheric warming event. We knew the polar vortex was starting to break down, starting to swing into the U.S. We knew that was coming. It was just a matter of time.
Oh.
And you see
We had the
what
ice
happened.
storm.
The ice storm. Which
Still
means
recovering. They're still recovering down there.
100%. And Rita,
Yeah, my cousin lives in Nashville, and she's had no power for 10 days in Nashville. So I've heard that there's something related to linemen in Nashville, right? Like they weren't allowed in, the outside companies weren't allowed in or something.
I don't know. Yeah, I'd have to double check on that. But
Are we gonna get a break from this, or is it just gonna be winter storm after winter storm? Like what are the future models looking like?
I think there could be a little pattern shift around February 15, but it's supposed to warm up to the 80s in Oklahoma, and Mike Morgan said that the daffodils are going to emerge.
I think Summit's going to be in the 60s every day.
That's unbelievable. So guys, here's what the future looks like from what I'm seeing with the models, and Reed and Brad and Garrett, feel free to chime in here. So first round of snow here comes Tuesday evening here. We could have just a very, very minor little patch of snow here in the Ohio Valley and in the Mid-Atlantic. Could maybe drop an inch, 2 inches, 3 inches. We're not talking about 6 or 7 inches. We're talking about 1 to 2, maybe 3. And that slides off the coast. But notice how it doesn't become a system at all. Like, we're not talking about a bomb cyclone. We're not talking about anything here. But then we calm down. This is Wednesday. And then we go into Thursday. Nothing, guys. Look at this. That's what we like to see. I think our storm chasing brethren, probably, you guys need a break, right? I need a break. You guys need a break. Everyone needs a break from the winter here.
I think storm chasing is the break. Storm chasing is like a vacation. Yeah, the storm chasing is the break. We need more storms to chase.
You know what? All right.
It's like Tony Robbins at a speaking event. He just gets more and more energized every one.
Tony Robbins.
Yeah.
Is that Baskin Robbins? I don't even know who that is.
You don't know who Tony Robbins is?
You don't know who Tony Robbins is?
No, guys, I don't.
I've been doing so many speaking events these days. I'm starting to feel like Tony Robbins.
He's an inspirational speaker. He's a motivational speaker.
Okay, I'll look him up.
You don't know Tony effing Robbins?
No, I don't. Chat new poll. Who knows Tony Robbins? Okay, so this is Thursday here. This is Thursday. We've got another clipper here. We got a little bit of a clipper training going on. We've got 2 clippers swinging down into the U.S. here. And this could give some snow for our Northeast brethren, Pennsylvania brethren. Once again, notice, completely moisture starved. So, we're not talking about a major storm sweeping through. This will be another light, couple of inches kind of storm, 1 to 4, maybe 5 in some spots. And then that slides off the coast. And then look at this. For the rest of the week, this is Saturday. We have nothing, absolutely nothing over top of the U.S. This is when we'll be in the summit right here on Saturday, having a good time here in the mountains of Denver, Colorado here. Will Clay just subscribed to the channel. Are you kidding me? Will Clay, you just now subscribed? Okay. He's going to keep pushing throughout the next week. And then Reed, to your point, this is when we could be looking at a pattern shift here. Let's look at the temperature anomalies. And the eastern U.S.
There we go.
Exactly. The eastern U.S. here, which has been completely and utterly chalked. We have been, guys, I can't tell you. It was 30 today, and I went outside without my coat and pants on because I felt like I was at the beach. And that's how this will continue. We'll have another cold blast move in on Saturday. But watch what happens as we get Reed, right? You were talking about kind of maybe the second week of February. There it is. Warm up.
The Valentine's torch.
Whoa. Love is in the air. Love is in the air, chat. We've got a lot of red in here. A lot of red. That means, look, it's almost like it looks like a heart here. Whoa, Valentine's Day heart. Oh, mama.
Is that what yeah, wow. Valentine's torch.
So Valentine's
coming.
could get a little bit of Valentine's storage. And guys, weather is the ultimate equalizer. I always say that. We've been absolutely frigid. It's going to swing back. It's absolutely going to swing back and eventually go back to a warmer than normal pattern. But I don't know, Reed. Have you seen anyone talking about? Because some people have been saying towards the back half of February we're going to get another cold blast potentially.
Yeah, I bet.
But-
Usually at the bookend or at the end of every warm up, there's sometimes severe weather.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
with
maybe
this-
around February 15. But
this we can do.
I wonder if the Gulf is pretty cleared out. We have what's called a Tehuantepec. When cold air funnels down the Bay of Tehuantepec, it down near the Yucatan, at the base of the Yucatan, when that cold air funnels between that gap, it's called a Tehuantepec.
Wow, I would
Bay
love.
of Tehuantepec.
Stu, can we make that an emote, please? Tehuantepec.
That's real.
No,
Yeah, it's when
no.
that Arctic blast makes it all the way down to that gap, the Bay of Tehuantepec.
Where is that at, Reed?
That's
Where's
down
Bay
near
of
the
Tehuantepec?
Yucatan, down at the base of the Yucatan.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah, I think near the Bay of Campeche.
So this is the. I'm not even going to try to spell it here, chat. Somewhere in here we got the Tehuantepec. Somewhere in that region.
They clear out the Gulf, and then and sometimes it can take a while for the moisture to come back, or you get a lot of stratus, and the moisture does finally come back ahead of a trough.
Yeah.
Like
I tell you
yeah.
What gives me concern here towards the back half of February? Notice how our Canadian cold air is starting to build here right at the end. I think this is 1 mile, so keep in mind. I would bet we're going to have a warm up here, middle of February. The next 2 weeks, we'll have a slow, gradual warm up. But then by the time we get to the back half of February, look at all this cold air. This is loading up here, guys. Potentially, all it's going to take is the right pattern to just slam into the country. And I would not be shocked if by the second, third week of February, we go from big time warmth in the eastern U.S. back to a cold pattern with more winter potentially on the way. And
That's good too, because I have a bunch of speaking events in the middle to end of February into early March. So I was hoping that there'd be a slight delayed start to storm season this year.
Yeah, well,
I bet it'll be a later start.
Yeah. What do you think, Brad? Have you been seeing anything like that as well?
No, I haven't been paying attention honestly to the well out there.
Yeah.
I mean, like Reed said, when we get those big time warm ups and then book in with the cold when it cools down, we can sometimes get severe weather events as it transitions to more of a cool with crashing cold fronts and things like that. But
yeah,
no, I haven't looked too much at the long range.
And on top of that, the Puxatawny Beaver here predicted 6 more weeks of winter here. So
it's a groundhog, isn't it? It's not a beaver.
I'm pretty sure it's a beaver.
Does that have a beaver's tail? It's a Groundhog's Day, right?
I searched for Puxatawny. I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's a beaver.
Beaver Day.
It's a groundhog, not a beaver.
Chat, what do you know? What new poll in chat?
It's trying to hide its tail.
Pretty sure it's a beaver here. So it's Puxatawny the beaver / groundhog, which I thought was just a fancy word for a beaver. Apparently, I'm wrong.
No,
I thought it was like
is a groundhog.
I thought a groundhog was like a
a woodchuck. Another word is a woodchuck for a groundhog.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I thought they were all the same. I thought they all kind of fell under the same family.
They're all rodents. Rodents, but
yeah.
It's a ground beaver.
Like capybara.
No.
Now we're getting somewhere. Chat, what do we think?
Hey, Brady, I need to hop off, buddy.
Okay.
Someone's got to go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
I gotta go
pee.
pee-pee.
You can hop off too. You can hop on. Okay. Hey,
I'm
Brad.
gonna go drink some water and go pee-pee.
Yes, go
Massive
drink some
shout
water,
out.
Brad.
Brad, where can I'm sure everyone here already follows you, but if people aren't following you yet, where can they follow you? And do you have anything coming out or anything you want to promote?
No, nothing really new. You can follow me on YouTube at Storm Chaser Brad Arnold, as well as Twitter, Brad Arnold WX. If you try to add me on Facebook, I'll probably decline your request. That's just for family and friends. But that's really the two. That's really the two areas that I'm.
Hey.
Family and friends, Reed. I've got you as a friend on Facebook.
I don't even know if I use my personal Facebook.
I don't. Rarely.
Mine got blown out.
I'm not Brad. We're not friends on Facebook. What the?
Yeah, we are.
Brad, you sure shot some amazing video out there, Brad. That
did.
video you popped up is awesome. Great job on this storm.
Thank you.
You Brad, I was watching your stream. I was trying to like wave Heidi in the stream. It was unbelievable. Your stream was honestly, all three of you guys' streams were
job,
unreal.
everybody.
I was browsing through the streams, and all three of you did an unbelievable job capturing this historic storm. And Brad, I couldn't stop watching, and it was awesome.
My stream was treading water because of the 3 hours through that snow hole. I lost all my viewers in the snow hole.
You guys all crushed it. You guys all absolutely
everybody
crushed
did a great job covering it.
Brad,
Yeah,
did
great
you ever
job,
go-
you guys.
Thank you guys.
Did you ever go to that biscuit
All right,
restaurant?
I'm gonna hop off. See you guys.
Waffle
Bye,
House?
Brad.
PP.
Okay.
See ya.
I have to go too.
I got to go to the bathroom soon, too, you guys.
Yeah,
And it
me
might,
too. Reed.
It's not number one.
Oh.
Reed.
I was thinking
Just give some final
I'm
words to
just
people
kidding.
here.
I don't have to. That meatloaf.
Yeah. Wow. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. The meatloaf kind of claps here.
My
especially-
mom makes an amazing meatloaf.
Does she make it the same every time? Because my mom will switch
yeah.
up the recipe every time.
Yeah, it's the same every time. My mom's very process driven.
Oh, I love that. See, that's what you got to do. When you get something, okay, listen, if you're watching, I love your meatloaf, but just when you find a good one, stick with it and keep repeating it. Don't go to a different one next time if I like it, because sometimes I might say, I don't know. And you got to use ground beef, right? Meat.
Yeah.
You got to.
Yes.
I just called
Can't
you
use
beef.
fake meat.
No fake meat. No turkey.
No tofu.
No tofu.
Yeah.
Give me ground beef.
My mom's making tortellini soup tonight.
That's unbelievable. It's crap. I have to order DoorDash because I can't cook, and it's tortellini soup. That sounds spectacular. It really
I wish Stormrunner Media were closer.
Yeah, Stormrunner
Yeah, so do
Media.
we.
Garrett, is anyone making you a good meal tonight?
We already ate. We had Bojangles.
Bojangles. Wow.
Because
Get some-
Ben wanted to hit it up while we were out in the Carolinas.
Uh-oh.
You get some-
I'm worried for you guys. Bojangles.
They're low-key kind of mid, I'm not going to lie. There's better chicken places.
Do you get some
Yeah,
hot chicken?
there's a
Hot
lot
chicken.
better
What combo
chicken
you picking?
places, but-
There was nothing open in Wilmington last night except for the Wendy's drive-through, so I had to go through Wendy's. But Wendy's has really fallen off since like 10, 15
Really?
years ago, don't you think?
They've all fallen off. Every
Here's what I will say: the saucy nugs, I'm out. I'm out on the saucy nugs. They have a hard enough time giving me crispy food. I don't want saucy, balls of meat. I'm sorry.
They used to have really good chili at Wendy's too. I would always get the
Yeah.
Caesar salad, chili, and the Dave single,
Yeah.
and it was good. I mean, high quality meats.
It's all gone downhill. Chipotle, Wendy's, McDonald's. It's
I go to
chalked.
Brahms.
What'd you say, Ben?
That's why I go to Brahms.
What's Brahms?
Yeah, Brahms is good. Oklahoma special.
What is
Yeah.
Brahms?
They have good cream there too. Ice cream. They have good natural creams, like whole milk and stuff. So they make their ice cream from the Oklahoma cream.
Oh,
Cream of the crop.
I've got some orange cream in the freezer.
Yeah. You know what? We're gonna stop. From here on out, we're gonna refer to ice cream as ice cream.
Yeah, but it's made from cream.
Okay.
Hey, it is made from
I just
cream,
have to
so
sh-
there's
I
nothing
just
wrong
have
with
to
it.
show. I just have to show weather graphic right now.
Is that a bad word?
No, I'm just kidding. No, we're just having a good time.
They have good natural meats too. My friend Joe used to work at Brahms on the cattle, bringing the cattle in.
Wow, they have cattle at Brahms.
The meat is actually from real cattle.
Okay, I respect
my
that.
high school job.
I respect that.
Wow.
It was
I
miserable.
respect that.
You had to make all the milkshakes
Yes. Yeah.
All the
and wear that hat. Don't they
Wear
wear
the
that
hat, make the milkshakes.
Yo, don't you mean the cream shakes?
Was there a lot
cream
of cream
shakes.
being used?
Oh,
They have a
yeah, we had
a
bunch of
grocery
cream in the
store
back.
too.
You had a bunch
That's
of cream in the back.
crazy.
Yeah.
You could get groceries there.
Yeah,
Hey,
they have a
Reed-
grocery store.
Reed, I got a question here. So we're looking at the future upper level. This is the 500 millibars.
Look at
so
that wave train.
Wave high up in the atmosphere. And
That's an active jet. So
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's a sign of another big tornado season coming up. I bet it's going to be Southern Plains
Yeah.
this year, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas.
Yeah, that would be nice for our storm chasing trip because we always start at Kansas. But a couple of these troughs, if there's we're talking about a warmer pattern towards the second week of February here. A couple of these troughs maybe have my, look
Those
a
are
little
Rossby
decent,
waves.
right? Yeah.
Ross, yeah, look at them. Yeah, just it's so beautiful to look at, isn't it?
Oh, 100%. Especially when you put it in motion here. I mean, that's just unbelievable. I mean,
You do such great graphics too, Brady. All the posts that you do.
yeah. I got to figure out the lagging issue. Look how pixelated I look like now. I don't know what's going on. This is crazy. I need to talk to my internet company here.
Look at that
This is
interesting,
absolutely-
that closed high pressure. It's
Yeah.
like a Ridge Rider set up over the Pacific there.
Yeah, it'll
there.
be fascinating
Right
to
there.
watch this. Yeah.
Oh, look at that
right-
trough.
Right there.
Beautiful.
Wow. Look at that. It's unbelievable. So it'll be interesting to watch over the next week here. We do
What
know,
day is that?
right,
Is that February 15 right there?
This is the 17th.
Oh no. We
Oh,
need
no.
that to hurry up a little faster. The
Speaking
15th.
engagement.
Yeah, on the 17th.
Well, let's compare here. Let's compare, and let me just see. This is the euro, so that shows about the same timing for this thing. This is around the 17th. This is the GFS. This is the euro. So pretty
Last
similar.
night it was faster. Yeah. Does it have what do the dew points look like on there?
Let's look at the dew points here. Chat, we're kind of nerding out right here. We talked about the storm in the Carolinas earlier in the show. So if you are just joining us, go back in the early part of the show to see a bunch of different video from that here.
Nice.
Golf
dew
looks
points.
loaded.
Oh my. Yeah. So
It looks like a little separated from the south coast, though. Oh,
yeah, let's take look at
there's
the
a
GFS. though.
There's a Tawana pecker.
Yeah.
That's a real term. I heard that at OU from a professor.
I hate that term.
Dude, if I was in class when my professor said that, I would literally lose it. I would.
What are those dew
I
points?
would've
Like
done the same
60?
thing.
Are those
Yeah.
60s? Oh wow.
We got-
What? And that's the 17th.
Yeah, this is the GFS. This is the euro, though. Look at the euro. So the euro's a little bit less here. GFS a little bit more aggressive. European AI a little bit faster. Read. So maybe if the AI models are onto something here, we could be looking at maybe a little bit faster of a system here.
Is
The
there a lead
the American
system?
GFS, the European GFS, all don't show much. What'd you say, Garrett?
Is there a lead system that could usher out some, prevent a greater moisture return?
I thought those were on the 13th, maybe.
They're definitely
Yeah.
see that kind of front that sweeps through. Yeah, there's
Oh.
another one actually on the 14th. Yikes!
Ooh.
So
Well,
we'll keep an eye. Keep in
a
mind.
lot of times it seems like those marshes down in Louisiana get so cold that in February, when you get that low-level jet, you get a big stratus deck, like what happened on January 28th last year. And then it just chalked the severe weather in Louisiana, and then the only thing that produced is that Renegade on the Mississippi side.
Yeah, this
I
would
wonder
be
if-
chalked right here. To your point, Reed. This would be absolutely chalked for our severe weather. So we're looking at this chat because
Snow.
we're trying to see is there a chance? Because now we're in March now. It is officially March 2nd. The groundhog beaver has seen his shadow. We're going to see another 4-6 weeks of winter.
Did you
Although
say
actually,
March 2nd?
what'd you say?
Did you say March 2nd?
It's not March, Brady.
Okay, listen. My mind's starting to go here.
Yeah.
The point is, I know I'm starting to get old and losing my memory here. But the point is, guys,
You're in your NBA
that,
prime.
yeah, we know a pattern flip is coming, and we're approaching severe weather season fast. So we still have winter is still gonna have its last laugh here, but over the next week or two, we're not going to see much in terms of big major winter storms. And so we need to watch here. Any severe weather chances going in the second or third week of February, they're possible, right? They're not likely, they're possible. But that's why we're looking at this, because the eastern U.S. is going to warm up in a major way, should melt a lot of the snow, and potentially bring some more weather for our East Coast brethren. So,
Hey guys, mommy said it's time to eat dinner, so I gotta go.
Reed, massive shout out. First of all, everyone, I guarantee you everyone that's watching this is following you. But is there anything, any new video you got coming out, any new YouTube or Twitter thing you want to promote?
Yeah, I know Brian is working hard on all of our edits that are coming up, and Will Clay and Local Man are working on the science right now, a bunch of sensors, and they're bringing all that stuff to Chaser Summit. And I have a speaking event coming up on February 12th at Rose State in Oklahoma City. So, and I'm going to try to fish for some trout tomorrow if the rivers aren't frozen over here.
Some trout fishing is ongoing. And Reed, I think one thing you should consider on the back of the Dominator here is possibly putting a recliner on the back. And I think that could really... I think that could really...
I saw that video.
What do you think?
Yeah, that's a great idea. That must have been fun.
Yeah, except I was scared. I had like 10 people send me this case study of something that happened and died. I was like, all right, that's probably not as smart.
You and Connor Kraft out there.
Yeah, but anyway, Reed, massive shout out to Reed. Guys, I want to see the entire chat. All 200 of you spam W for Reed on YouTube. Everyone do it right now. Spam it. Spam it. This is your permission to spam. Spam it in chat. Reed, huge shout out. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining the program. Enjoy the meatloaf.
Thanks for having me. Great talking weather with you guys.
Yep. And
Have a
see you
good
at the
night,
summit, Reed.
Good night, everybody. Drive safe out there.
You too.
See you, Reed.
See you guys. Thank you.
Wow. The W's, chat, are absolutely flowing in chat right now. The chat is going off the rails here. We are absolutely... Oh, massive shout out to the chat. Huge shout out to the chat. We got Lamont, Jet Girl, Carol, check it in. I can't even see the names. They're just flowing by. Oh my goodness. It's going to keep going. You know what? Chat, we're going to do the wave next after this. So get your wave emotes ready. We're going to do the wave. Everyone's going to go around, spam the wave emotes. Dan, you should have let yourself in. I just saw you there. Crap. Agent Dan, join the stream. Agent Dan, when you're here, just feel free to let yourself in.
Well, I didn't want to, interrupt what was going on.
Wow. It's unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable here. So, I don't know, Garrett, you got any thoughts on the upcoming pattern?
It'll be interesting to see. I'm going to be enjoying that 60s in Denver, though.
Yeah, so let's just look at this real quick. And Garrett, I'll let you kind of break this down here. So, I'm curious because I saw some snow. So we're going to Storm Chaser Summit here, guys. This week, we're going to have a couple of live events from there that we'll stream from this channel. Oh, the chat's on the wave right now. Chat, do the wave. Do the wave. Oh. Oh. It's going around. It's coming around. Everyone do the wave. Garrett, it's coming to you. Dan. Stu. Oh. It's going around. It's coming back. Oh, Garrett, it's you. Stu.
Wow.
Oh.
Massive.
Wow. Larry.
That is massive.
That is massive.
That was massive.
Gary just gifted
Wow.
5 bucks.
Massive.
That is massive. That is absolutely massive. Welcome to the new members here on the Stormfront Freak Network. You guys, feel free to use your emotes, okay? Use the new emotes you just got.
Wow.
Massive shout out to Brother Larry. Doug was gifted a member. Oh my goodness. It's unbelievable.
Wow, that is massive.
So we were looking at, I don't know how long this is going to go for. But
That is massive.
that is massive. Okay, it stopped, thank goodness. This is next week. And wow, I'm curious, guys, for me, because this is where I'll be next week. And I can tell you, I've been below freezing here in Ohio. Yikes. I've been below freezing here in Ohio. Look at this. This has been my week. Basically 2, 10, 12. Today we've been warm. We've been 26 today here. And I went outside in shorts and a t-shirt. And now, oh my goodness. Stu, did you see?
Oh my God.
Oh
Jennifer
my.
and Snow Wright tipped $150.
Jennifer Wright!
Epic live tonight. Love from Central Texas.
Oh, she says, Epic Live tonight. I'm in Central Texas. Jennifer Wright with 150 bombs. Oh my goodness. Oh. Chad, are you kidding me? Jennifer with the 150 bombs. She just keeps going. She keeps going. Oh my goodness, Jennifer. And she
Massive
tipped.
W.
That's a massive W. And she tipped 2 on PayPal. So that means we get all of that. YouTube doesn't take any of it. If you ever do a big donut like that, Chad, always do the PayPal, because then we get all of it. YouTube doesn't take any. YouTube's chalked. Just kidding, YouTube, if you're watching. Anyway, Jennifer. Yeah, they're about to just like completely destroy the channel.
Demonetized.
Yeah, they're just gonna. That's not good. But YouTube, we're very thankful. I'm very thankful. Don't worry. But in Colorado, I'm curious to see our temperature is going to warm up. So we get there Wednesday. Oh no.
Chappy Q2T super chatted $5. Can we get a shout out to Mr. John W. McClane, the most chalked comment ever?
Who?
Wow. Chappy, can we get a shout out?
489 super chatted $4.99.
Wow.
Hey Dan, hope you are good.
Whoa. Dan, Carol. Whoa.
Thank you, Carol. That's awfully kind of you. I hope you're doing
Whoa. Carol says, Dan, I hope you're good. Oh my goodness. We might have to make a blind date happen between Dan and Carol. We might. Well, we'll figure it out. W in chat for Carol. Oh my goodness. And also, W in chat for Chappie. Mods, I'm curious. Could you find this comment for Mr. John W. McClane? I did not see his comment. So I very much would like to see that comment. So please, someone find me. Oh, crap. Find me that comment. So this is Denver. And Garrett and Ben, we're going to be here next week. Wow, this is Thursday. Oh, I'm going to be in shorts and a t-shirt. I'm going to be on the beach in Denver.
I'm gonna cook you in basketball though.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Do you play basketball, Ben?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think.
We'll have
I
to
don't
do a
think there's going to be.
2v2 session. You and Connor versus the two of us.
Bro, we got no chance. I don't want to.
Dude, I would put my condo on that, and that includes the condo fees and the HOA and all that stuff. I'd put it all
So would
on
I.
that.
I think you guys would win, but
That would be money.
you're not
We
that
will be
confident?
playing basketball.
no.
Is Connor that
We will
good?
be playing basketball.
Connor's
Yeah,
gonna
Connor's
get
going to play. Connor will play. Absolutely.
No,
So
I was
this is-
asking if is Connor that good because you sounded that confident.
Well, I mean,
I played with
let's
Connor
be
before.
honest. Connor's pretty good, but like, I'm basically Michael Jordan.
How tall are you, Brady?
I'm 6'20". I'm 7'9".
6'7"?
Sorry, I'm 6'7".
Oh God.
That's right. Connor's that good. Connor's pretty good. And I'm also.
I've never
I'm
seen you
also
in
very
person,
good.
so
Listen. Let's just say this: when the game is on the line, you know who they're giving the ball.
I was saying I would know that with you when it comes to hockey.
No, I was much better at basketball than I am in hockey. Yeah,
Call
it's
me the Red
unbelievable.
Rocket.
I need to go watch a Brady hockey game. That sounds
Red
fun.
Rifle.
That is, you do not want to watch that. It's chalked.
Brady, tell me
It's
where
at-
your next game is. I'll go watch.
It's in Ohio. That's where it's at. Okay,
I'll
this is
find it.
Friday in Denver. 55, 58, 60. Oh my goodness, I'm loving that. Oh, if you're West Coast brethren, let me know in chat right now. Give me a shout out in chat if you are a West Coast brethren because you guys have been well above average temperature-wise and very little snowfall. It's been unbelievable if you're in Utah, if you're in Denver, if you're in the Colorado Mountains, the Rockies, right? You guys have gotten like record low, not record low, but you guys have gotten
it's
very
record
low. Is it record low?
Yeah, the snowpack in Colorado is at its record lowest right now.
It's awful. There's nothing
And,
worse than skiing.
The
Go, Garrett.
percentile there is 0% for snowfall.
Yikes. That
It's
is
the lowest
awful.
on record ever. I mean,
Oh my goodness. Now, chat, when the pattern does flip, right? Because there will be a pattern flip, not in the next week, but by the time we get to the middle of March, I keep saying March, middle of February here. Look at this. We do see some snow chances. And because we'll be warmer in the eastern half of the U.S., we should have less snow here. This snow is actually for the event that's coming up here in a couple of days, where we'll get a couple of inches that fall across the Ohio Valley. But here in the West Coast, when you get warmer than average temperatures in the eastern U.S., you tend to get troughs out here. And these bring in some storms that then bring in snow. And so our West Coast brethren, not looking at any major blockbusters, but the pattern will be right for some much needed mountain snow here. That's right. We need some cloud seeding here in Utah. Can anyone get on the horn here with some of the cloud seeders and say, hey, give us some cloud seeding. Give us some control the weather here. Help us out. Because
That should
they're
be
getting
Agent
chalked.
Dan's job.
Yeah. You know what, Dan? That would actually be amazing. Could you be on this show? One of your many talents is you can also cloud seed. Can we make that happen?
Yeah, I'll load the drone up and we'll seed some clouds.
Fantastic. Could you maybe let's create an AI video of Dan doing that? That would be fantastic. That'd be unreal.
Oh,
wow.
Kevin Sparks tipped $25. Big time
Whoa.
show tonight. Thank you,
Oh.
brother.
Oh, Kevin with the 25 bucks. Oh yeah, Kevin says huge show tonight. He gets a 25. Massive W to brother Kevin. Oh yeah. Wow. Tell you what. All right, let's go to some pictures here, and then Stu, let's really quickly talk about. Actually, before we do that, Garrett and Ben, any other thoughts on the winter weather that we had?
like on the Carolina system.
Yeah, either one, either of the two systems.
I mean, it's kind of wild to see potentially back-to-back historic storms and in back-to-back weeks. I think that's wild to see.
We had about almost 20 inches of snow on the beach yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Near, I think it was Emerald Isle,
Wow.
just
That is crazy.
just southeast of Swansboro. And
That
that's
is
where
crazy.
it ran into Reed. But I mean, it was just like these drifts were 5 feet tall. I mean, ridiculous.
Yeah, those are some of the videos I tried to send you. There was 3 of them were on the beach, and you could see the drifts all the way.
Did Ben tweet about it?
I think I have some stuff on my Twitter
Okay,
from
let's
the
look.
storm.
It's hard for me to have to download, and then I have to like figure out where to put it. I have to reload it here. Let me just look.
So yeah, if you go on the NWS prelim page, they even have that area down there, Swansboro and all that, kind of in a 19 and a half
Wow.
zone down there.
So this
We
was on
also
the
had a
beach
car
earlier.
spin out on us yesterday.
Yeah,
So
we
this is on the
did.
beach here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see where the snow was because you showed the snow. Look at that. Wow. The beach just covered in snow.
There's a video
Unbelievable.
of the car spinning out, I think, below that one.
Unreal. Oh, yeah, this is a car spinning out as well. Oh! Oh! How did you guys
can't park
stop
there.
in time?
He got a mustache on his front bumper now.
Oh, my, he does. It's a snow stash. It's, as Reed would say, that's actually, I'm not going to say it. No.
Yeah, that
That's
was
out of
kind of
control.
wild.
That's an ice cream stash right there. That is nuts.
Oh,
Absolutely nuts. Yeah, that's a problem. I just hear also in the video, you guys can't hear it. Garrett is just saying, "Oh no," and I'm like, I keep looking at Garrett, and he's not saying "Oh no." I was like, Garrett, why are you saying "Oh no" over and over again? But guys, this is what we mean by when we say historic. First of all, look at that face, beautiful, unreal. He is just like
screenshot it.
I mean,
Hey, the
he's ready.
letters on the hat are better.
You're
Go Tigers.
You're fully torqued and ready to roll there. And you see the snow in the background here. And that's what we mean by when we say historic, guys. This has happened before in history, but it probably will be a long time before we see a snow like this happen again. And so yeah.
No, I was gonna say, like, didn't you say, Ben, that Jacksonville got their most snow ever?
I think basically every town over there broke their record.
Wow.
Their number one record ever.
Yeah, that's insane. And the guys, when we use big words on social media like that, it's not intended to scare you. It's because we know what's coming. And good news is with this storm is it was mostly just snow, and so we didn't have to deal with the bad part of it with the ice. We didn't really have that many power outages. People in North Carolina, it was more fun than anything. It seems like most people heeded the warnings, whereas you compare this to the last winter storm, and we still have, we still have over 100,000 people without power in the U.S. In just Mississippi and Tennessee, we have over 60,000 people still without power, and that is in temperatures, frigid cold temperatures are right now in that part of the country. I don't know why. Maybe Dan or Stu can look up why we have 21,000 power outages in Hawaii right now. I have no clue why we have something
There's no
going on there.
tsunami, so
Yeah, no tsunami. Something's happening in Hawaii right now.
Volcano? Maybe?
Maybe. I don't know. But the point is, guys, you look at the Carolinas. In North Carolina, there's 71 people without power right now out of 6 million, basically. So that just shows you, even though we had just as much snowfall with this last storm, we did not have any ice. And that's the difference between the two winter storms there. The ice, absolutely crippling for the power grid. The snow, not so much. Even though we had close to hurricane force winds in spots, and not so much. It did not knock out power. The Carolina power grid withstood this tremendously. So massive W to our Carolina power brethren. Do we have any Carolina power brethren in the chat? Probably not. Probably
Brady,
not at all.
if you actually want to pull up the National Weather Service of Hawaii, there are gale warnings, high wind warnings, wind advisories currently out for all of Hawaii.
Wow.
At least there was 5 hours ago.
Yeah, that is high wind warning. Okay, so
Yeah,
Hawaii.
Coastal flooding, too.
Hawaii getting cooked by wind here. 40 to 60 mile-an-hour winds here in Hawaii. Windstorm. Our Hawaiian. Do we have any Hawaii brethren in chat? If you're a Hawaii brethren, let me know in chat right now. But, okay. Well, we're going to wrap up here. Go.
Did you see this right here, really quick? Did you see this video, though? This is why Charlotte turned into a nightmare. I don't know. Let me see if it'll work here.
Wow.
That was Charlotte.
Was that the 100-car pileup?
No, this was in town. This was like miles from downtown.
And the funny thing is, at that point, there's only like 3 inches of snow on the ground, but they closed that road down the rest of the day because a million people got stuck. Just everybody was stuck on the hill.
Yeah, it's not good. We got a nice close-up there of Dan the Fedora. Dan, I tell you what. Yeah, in Charlotte, guys, the Charlotte had a historic storm. It'll be a long time probably before they see a storm like this again. So just a crazy storm. Dan is rocking that fedora right now. He is absolutely loving it. And Dan, I think that's a keeper. Chat, what do you think? Do we like Dan's fedora? Let me know in chat right now.
I love it. It looks great, Dan.
While we're
Had it for about 10 years.
Yeah, Stu, let's lastly talk about the space weather here. You're up. Tell me what we're looking at here. I'm not a space weather expert, chat. That is something that I have not gotten good at yet. So go ahead, Stu. What are we looking at here?
Can you? Okay, yeah. So, recently there is a sunspot on the sun currently. I don't remember off the top of my head what number it is. It's like 4366 or something. But it is currently very active on the sun.
You couldn't say 4367?
No. Why would I do that?
Keep going. Keep going.
But it has launched, I believe, somewhere around like 17 M flares and 3 X flares. There's been one CME, which is a coronal mass ejection, but it was very weak, and it's not anticipated to bring the Northern Lights to the United States or anywhere for that matter. But because the sunspot is so active, we're going to continue to see more M flares, more X flares, which gives us more chances for the Northern Lights here. As far south as, I wouldn't be crazy to say as far south as Florida, depending on how strong this gets, because we've already had an X 8.1 flare, and I think when we had a very good Northern Lights show in 2024, it was around an X 10 flare. And Northern Lights were seen as far south as close to the equator for that one. So, and it's just a matter of how powerful the flare is and how powerful the CME associated with it is. So we just have to keep watching as it slowly keeps rotating. And right now it's rotating towards the Earth. So we'll have a better chance of getting the bulk of CMEs. So we just got to wait and see.
Wow. Yeah, we love that. We love that, chat. And massive W there to Stu on the space weather, because space weather, guys, is I'm a within the O's, I'm a within the stratosphere type of guy, right? Anything that goes above the stratosphere, I can speak to it, but not that well, because I do like looking at the Northern Lights. I do, but I just am not an expert on it. So massive shout out to brother Stu, giving us some of that great space weather analysis. And Garrett and team is having a good time there. All right, so last thing we're gonna look at here, guys. We're gonna look at your pictures. Let's see what we got here. We got the pictures here in the chat. Okay.
That's beautiful.
Okay. Yeah. You know what? Massive shout out. Yeah, we just hit 15,000 subscribers here on the channel. Massive shout out. Okay.
When did I do that?
That is made by Weather Lover Singing Guitar Frog. Okay.
This dude has been going crazy with the beavers. I love it.
Yeah, that is insane. Okay, let's go here. This is from Amanda. Amanda, actually, let's go full screen here. Amanda, her dogs are under the table here. This is Storm Dog 27 and Storm Dog 25, and they're laying underneath the table here, just having a good time. Massive shout out to Amanda here. Let's take a look. Another one, Amanda. Amanda, her and her mom. She had 2 boys at the restaurant. Savannah is closed. Wow. Okay, they're at a restaurant. Kevin, Snow Moon. We got a Snow Moon from brother Kevin. And I tell you what, that looks a little suspect. That looks just a little suspect.
It's the moon. I can tell it's the moon.
I don't know. That to me looks like an alien. That's got to be the government in some respects. Wow. This is from Shellfrag from Eastern North Carolina. People are buried. Absolutely buried. You wonder why I tweeted out Carolina is buried. This is why. Carolina is absolutely buried right now. That's up to her waist. Oh my goodness. Our Carolina brother. Haley, picture here. Beach officially closed with snow and ice. That's not good. Not good at all here. I think this is in New York, Long Island. LI, I think Long Island. I never remember where Long Island is. But, wow, that is beautiful. So Haley is on the beach, even though the beach is closed here. So Haley, what are we doing? We gotta keep following the rules here, Haley. Just kidding. Okay, wow. She sent a video in here too. What? People on the ice. This is like day after tomorrow, guys, in New York right now. Look at that. Unreal.
Don't ever do that. That is not safe.
Do not do that. Yeah, do not do that. That's a good call. This is from Weather Guitar Lover. Once again, the guy making the beaver memes. I'm surprised he didn't put a beaver in here. Wow. That is a 6-foot tall snow mound here. Okay, and then this is the picture after. Okay. He just baited me. He baited me. He baited me so hard. He put a picture that he knew I would look at. Mama G. Okay. This is the comment we were talking about. Brother John W. McLean here said these storms never happen on Facebook. He tried to rouse the people up here to get to leave negative reviews on my Facebook, but you guys came through in a big way. Okay, I'm now recommended 94% on Facebook. So I can't delete that 1%, but you guys on Facebook were able to get my review now to 94% of people recommend, which is massive. Okay, think about like Yelp. Yelp is the lifeblood of the commerce here. So if you do want to leave a review, go to my Facebook, leave a review. I don't care. You can put whatever stars you want. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter.
Have you been injured in a snowstorm? I recommend
That's right.
Stormcat 5.
That's right. That's a great idea there. But yeah, we had Brother Shane check in. Not sure who Brother Shane is. He's this mysterious guy that just kind of hangs out in our chat here. Is a Christmas movie. That's a good call. I love that. R. Patterson. Wow. Wow. This cat is yawning. Is yawning or hissing? I'm not sure. That is
Could be laughing.
unbelievable. I wonder if that's the cat's normal seat. Right? I wonder if that's the normal seat. Wow, Chappie was not happy. I think Chappie doesn't like Shane. I think Chappie and Shane are getting into some sort of feud here. That's unbelievable. Wow, Carly. Oh, look at Baby Storm. Baby Storm's getting so old. Wow. This is Carly Armand. Oh, my goodness. Wow. It's unreal. This is Sprinkles. Ginger. It's Ginger. It's Ginger in a blanket.
The return of Ginger Ninja.
That's right. It's Ginger Ninja right in there. Dan, what do you think? You like that dog?
I do.
Oh, that dog.
Can I pet
He's
that
so
dog?
money.
Adorable.
Let's look. Okay. There we go.
That's you in the
Cole,
field.
Cole, what did you
Adorable
type in to
pet.
get this? What did you? I want to know. What did you type in to get this?
Storm chasing beaver, probably.
It's insane. Okay, there it is. That's the last of the pictures here. That's the last.
Wait,
of the
scroll up.
pictures.
There's a picture of a beaver on your head if you scroll up.
I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that.
It's somewhere.
I think we showed that last stream. Maybe.
Oh.
This is Buff and Puffed from let's see. Last time it snowed in Cape Hatteras was 2019, and last time it snowed this big in North Carolina was, to Reed's point, 1989. So it's unbelievable. Wow, a hawk sitting on the bird feeder. Oh no, that hawk is looking for a nice meal. Not good. Not good at all. All right, well, that was fun, chat. That was very fun. We got a couple of exciting things I want to bring to your attention here. Check this out. We've got this week, you will see less videos from me here on YouTube. You want to know why? Because we have the Storm Chaser Summit, guys. This is going to be epic. If you were, oh, that's a bad screen. Hold on, let's go full here. Here it is. If you remember last year, this was where I fell and almost died. It was epic. I fell off the Dow and cooked my head. And thankfully, my brain, the doctor actually said my brain got bigger afterwards, which is, a pretty cool, actually. But we're going to be commenting. They're going to have an Outbreak tournament. So remember Outbreak the game? We are going to be doing a tournament. And I will be actually commenting the finals as we watch the tournament here. So people are going to be driving around their cars. Thankfully, I won't be. I will be the color commentator here, along with Jordan and possibly Capucci or Connor. We'll figure it out. But this is going to be epic. Saturday, February 4th, that's our first stream. We're not streaming the whole thing again this last year, because I think that's why I actually fell out, because I wasn't concentrating on walking. We'll also be commenting or streaming at 11 p.m. the Vortex Awards. Again, this is where they'll give the Storm Chaser of the Year award to someone. It could be Connor, it could be Garrett, it could be Storm Armenia, it could be Ben. Who knows? They
Could
will
be me.
giving. It could be, yeah. It's not going to be you or me, Stu. It won't. It could be Dan. Who knows? All I know is they will give that award Saturday night, and we're going to stream it all here on YouTube. So those are our 2 live streams, and it's going to be a good time. It really is. All right, final thoughts, people. Any final words from Garrett? We'll start with you.
Awesome stream. I want to give a big shout out to the North Carolina Department of Transportation, because they have honestly shocked Ben and I with the roads.
I was thinking like North Carolina, like, oh, they're gonna be like way behind, and I mean it was flawless, really. So I was pleasantly surprised.
Wow,
in a good way.
I like that.
So you want to give a shout out to those, and shout out to the chat, because the chat is awesome. You know, it's chalked, but it's awesome chat.
No, the chat has been on it today. They just have. And in chat, because we've had so many people here coordinate, I haven't been able to pay the normal attention with the polls and everything. That's okay. We've had a great time here on the channel. Dan, any final thoughts from you, my brother?
I want to give a shout out to the chat. I mean, they're, like always, the best.
Bring it.
And I'd like to give a shout out to everyone that's helped someone through this storm.
That's right. Dan, you got any, where can people find you?
You can find me on YouTube, right there in the corner. Here. Dan Wallace WX.
Oh, guys, go check it out. He's got, I can promise you, Dan has got some unbelievable content. And the same thing, I mean, I guarantee you all of our followers already follow you, Garrett. Stormrunner Media, if you want to find Garrett stuff, Stormrunner Media on YouTube, I can guarantee you everyone always, all 130 people that are here already probably subscribe. But go follow Garrett, go follow Dan. Stu, where can people find you? Any final thoughts from you?
You can go find me at my Twitter. It's right here, Stu Purcell. And if you're confused on the recent Storm Prediction Center changes, I have a post on my Twitter pinned that explains it and breaks them down. So you can go and check that out. And make sure to join the Discord and boost our server so we can get more cooler, chalked emotes and cool things.
That's right.
And WChat like always.
That's right. Guys, make sure to join our Discord, because we've got behind-the-scenes stuff. I post random polls every once in a while there. I will ping you randomly throughout the day with stupid announcements that no one cares about. And I'll also ping you with good announcements that people do care about. You just never know what you're going to get over on our Discord. So join our Discord and help us out with Stu. Stu's flailing that Dr. Pepper around. We love Dr. Pepper, okay? We got the 24 flavors. Who knows? Who knows what we got cooking over there. Massive shout out to Wilson, who gave a 5-bomb. We got Wilson, Haley, Carly, Wilson. Will Clay became a new member. Carly as well. Haley, Mezzo Matt was absolutely crushing it. Carol, oh my goodness. Carol wants to say hi to Reed and Dan. Mezzo Matt was off his rocker tonight. He was killing it. Chappie even got in. Larry as well with the 5. Gifted bomb. Carol with a 5. And Wilson also with a 5. Lastly, here's where we will end chat is right in here. We got Chappie the Groundhog Beaver, or not Chappie. I said Chappie. That's not Chappie. I'm not sure. It might be. But we got F. What's his name? Help me out. Someone please help me. What's his name? Stupid beaver.
You talk about Phil?
No, the beaver groundhog.
Punxsutawney Phil.
Yes, it's Punxsutawney Phil the Beaver. He predicted 4 more weeks of winter, so that's all we got. Find someone, tell him you love them, tell him you care about them, do something nice for someone today. This is Stormcat 5 and Dan and Stu and Stormrunner Media and Ben and Reed and Brad. And we will see you on the next one. I'm rating, what are they? The Pennsylvania Storm Trackers. So go ahead and hop over them after. The waves are rising, the calm went deep, and I went to the deep, and I saw the snow falling from the sky, and I went
and I'm laying.
I lost it. Hold on. Get it back. All right, here we go.
The night turned white where it shouldn't be. Snow falling hard in the Carolina Sea. Palms bowed down, pines stood still. Winter rolling down a southern hill. Dan opened strong with a steady tone. This storm's historic, you're not alone. Stu zoomed in on the bending tight. He said those rates right there, that is Legion. Snow over the Carolinas, blizzard winds and frozen highways, from red clay roads to ocean lines. The South got buried overnight. Garrett called, the totals climbing fast. The snow plus zones, the storm will last. Ben broke numbers, inch by inch. No bust hero, this one is clinched.